Disregard any preconceived notions you have had about the evolution of humans. Recent findings by archaeologists have unveiled the true occupants of Denisova Cave in Siberia. This cave, nestled in the Altai Mountains, served as a dwelling place for ancient humans spanning a period of 250,000 years. Notably, Denisova Cave accommodated the presence of Denisovans, Neanderthals, and Homo sapiens. The pressing inquiry revolves around determining the specific timelines and order of habitation. Situated in the Altai Mountains of Siberia, Denisova Cave holds significant importance in the narrative of human evolution. Throughout many millennia, it witnessed the presence of diverse hominin species, although not necessarily in a predetermined sequence. Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, and of course, the recently discovered Denisovans all left their mark in this enigmatic location. Our initial insight into the Denisovans, an ancient human group, emerged from genetic analysis conducted on a tooth and minuscule finger bone found within the cave. The fossil record of these enigmatic humans remains exceedingly limited, comprising merely 4 bone and teeth fragments, along with a jawbone discovered in Tibet. However, their DNA analysis has shed light on their connection to Neanderthals and our own species, Homo sapiens, revealing a shared ancestor dating back approximately 765,000 years. Following the divergence of this ancestral population, our lineage ventured towards Africa, while the Neanderthal-Denisovan branch ventured further into Eurasia. Around 430,000 years ago, the Eurasian population split into 2 branches, resulting in the emergence of Neanderthals in western Eurasia and Denisovans in the east. The reason for this division remains unclear, but a new theory proposed that the expansion of the Arctic ice sheet towards the Black Sea, separating Europe from Asia, played a role in separating these early humans into distinct eastern and western groups. However, these divisions were not permanent, as the 3 populations eventually came into contact and interbred after thousands of years of independent evolution. Consequently, 5% of the Denisovan genome has been found in people residing in Southeast Asia, particularly in Papua New Guinea, rather than in Siberia where they originated. Recent discoveries indicate that Denisovans interbred with modern humans in at least 2 regions, East Asia and further southeast in Indonesia or Australasia. Additionally, a significant portion of the Denisovan DNA is present in most Tibetans, enabling them to adapt to low oxygen levels at high altitudes. This interbreeding implies that both Homo sapiens and Denisovans contributed to the successful colonization of Earth's highest plateau. Evidence of Denisovans has been found in 2 specific locations: Denisova Cave in Siberia and Byashia Karst Cave in the Tibetan Plateau. While many anthropologists believe that the Siberian cave represents their northernmost extent due to the extreme cold further north, genetic evidence suggests that Denisovans inhabited areas much farther south, including vast regions of Asia extending as south as Indonesia. During the time of the Denisovans, lower sea levels facilitated land connections between Indonesia and mainland Asia, but land further south remained isolated, making it unlikely for Denisovans to have reached Australia. In eastern China, there exist several potential Denisovan fossils. These include various bones found in Zhujiayo in northern China and 2 craniums discovered in Shujiayo in central China. These fossils do not match the characteristics of any known species, suggesting that they likely belong to the Denisovans. Another possible Denisovan specimen is an arm bone found in Denisova Cave in Kyrgyzstan, located to the west. However, attempts to extract ancient DNA from this bone have been unsuccessful. Additionally, a significant breakthrough in scientific evidence will be examined by international experts. If verified, this evidence has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of the capabilities and sophistication of early humans. Among this evidence is the world's oldest stone bracelet, which is believed to have been crafted by the extinct Denisovan species of early humans rather than the ancient Homo sapiens. Initially estimated to be between 40,000 and 50,000 years old, this bracelet was unearthed in layer 11 of the renowned Denisova Cave in the Altai region of Siberia. According to recent research, the bracelet could have been buried approximately 65,000 to 70,000 years ago, surpassing the previously held belief that ancient humans were incapable of producing such remarkable artifacts during that time period. Although the exact age of the bracelet cannot be determined, it is speculated to be even older. The bracelet is thought to have been worn exclusively on special occasions and may have been owned by a highly significant woman or child. According to scientists, this remarkable bracelet is believed to have been crafted by our Denisovan ancestors. suggesting their level of advancement was much greater than previously assumed. The bracelet itself is truly captivating, shimmering brightly in the sunlight and casting a rich green hue when illuminated by fire at night. Its design and characteristics indicate that it likely held a ceremonial or special significance, rather than being worn as everyday jewelry. Unearthed in the renowned Denisova Cave of the Altai Mountains, known for its paleontological discoveries linked to the Denisovans, also referred to as Homo altaiensis, an extinct human species distinct from Neanderthals and modern humans, the bracelet was found in the same layer as the remains of ancient individuals, strongly suggesting its connection to them. What makes this find even more astonishing is that the manufacturing techniques employed in creating the bracelet were typically associated with a much later period, such as the Neolithic era. It remains a mystery how the Denisovans, with their known skill set, were able to produce such an intricate piece. The discovery comprised two fragments of the bracelet, measuring 2.7 centimeters in width and 0.9 centimeters in thickness. It was estimated to have a diameter of approximately 7 centimeters. Notably, near one of the fractures, a drilled hole with a diameter of around 0.8 centimeters was discovered, adding to the bracelet's unique features. In their research, scientists made intriguing discoveries about their ancient drill used in creating the bracelet. They found that the drill had a relatively high rotational speed and exhibited minimal fluctuations, utilizing a more advanced drilling technology. These findings suggest that the ancient master possessed skills that were previously considered uncharacteristic of the Paleolithic era. They were able to drill with an implement, use a rasp-like boring tool, and employ techniques such as grinding and polishing with varying degrees of tanned leather and skins. Interestingly, chlorite, a material not found near the cave, was present in the bracelet, indicating that it had traveled a significant distance of at least 200 kilometers. This suggests the high value placed on the material during that time. The bracelet itself showed signs of damage, with visible scratches and bumps, although some of the scratches appear to have been smoothed out. Experts believe that the jewelry piece likely had additional adornments to enhance its beauty. On the outer surface of the bracelet, there is a limited polished area that shows intensive contact with a soft organic material. Scientists speculate that this was a leather strap with a heavy charm attached, given the location of the polished section. Furthermore, they were able to identify the top and bottom of the bracelet, as well as determine that it was worn on the right hand. Further exploration of the site uncovered additional ancient artifacts, some dating back as far as 125,000 years. These findings suggest that the Denisovans, an extinct species, possessed a high level of advancement compared to both Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. Anatoly Derevianko, a prominent Russian archaeologist, expressed his excitement about the discoveries, stating that they were found in the same layer as a Denisovan bone previously unearthed. These findings challenge the prevailing belief that symbolic items, such as jewelry like a stone bracelet and a marble ring, emerged with the arrival of Homo sapiens. The methods used to create these artifacts, such as boring, stone drilling, and grinding, were traditionally considered characteristic of a later period and were not thought to have been employed so early in the Paleolithic era anywhere else in the world. Initially, researchers associated these discoveries with an advanced form of modern humans, but subsequent analysis has revealed that this assumption was fundamentally incorrect. It became evident that the artifacts were actually left behind by the Denisovans. Nevertheless, there was speculation that the modern-looking bracelet could have been buried alongside older remains, potentially concealed in a cave floor during a later era. However, experts dismissed this possibility, asserting that the layers were unaffected by subsequent human activity and remained uncontaminated. To determine the age of the bracelet, oxygen isotopic analysis was conducted on the surrounding soil. The craftsmanship displayed in its creation was impeccable. While archaeologists initially attributed it to Neanderthals or modern humans, it was ultimately established that it was crafted by a Denisovan artisan. The bracelet likely served as a symbol of status and power for the woman who wore it. Additionally, it may have held religious significance, offering protection against malevolent spirits. Anatoly Derevianko believes that this exquisite and delicate bracelet was reserved for special occasions and not intended for everyday use. The archaeologist hypothesized that the shattered bracelet's wearer died violently while shielding herself with her hands. This raises concerns regarding ancient Siberian modern human conflict. The 65,000-year-old finds correlate with modern humans' aggressive expansion beyond Africa. Based on human colonization history, native communities may have resisted invaders violently. Some tribes were friendly, yet people are territorial and defended their ancestral areas. The Denisovans' close relatives, the Neanderthals, showed no passivity either. Denisovan extinction evidence is scarce. Only 30,000 years ago did Homo sapiens interbreed with them. Interbreeding may have blended the Denisovans with other early humans. Homo sapiens may have outcompeted or exterminated the Denisovans, introducing deadly diseases. Denisovans lived in varied climates and environments from Siberia to Indonesia, making it difficult to explain their demise. This discovery, plus the fact that modern humans have Denisovan and Neanderthal genomes, has prompted a heated discussion concerning the taxonomy of these Stone Age peoples. The early Denisovan researchers never named them a species. H. sapiens, Neanderthals, and Denisovans are still being debated as a species. Unlike Neanderthals, who are classified as Homo neanderthalensis, and Denisovans, who constitute a population, studies avoid using the term species when referring to them. We are wary since we know nothing about these ancient societies. Jean-Jacques Hublin of the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology says that species designations are just labels to help us understand the world and that Denisovans and humans are not distinct. Hublin says we have interbred for 65 million years with a squirrel-like primate in a tree. Some say that contemporary humans, Neanderthals and Denisovans, are not different species since they can interbreed. Denisovans appear to be split into two groups, one having genetic features from mainland Asia and one from Melanesia. Combining these groupings may oversimplify the situation.